Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through this look step by step and showing you how to get a very glam look that's perfect for fall or any time of the year, but takes very minimal effort. It's very minimal steps. It's so quick. This is one of the quickest tutorials that I've filmed recently because I've been doing very elaborate out of the box sort of looks. But recently I did a look called How to Glam and it was just very over the top with the lips and the eyes and everything. And I just wanted to show you a look that is still more amped up than an everyday look, but it's definitely amped down from like a traditional glam look, but you still look very glam and very put together. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. It's giving me very 90s vibes and I am here for it. We used Whirl lipstick from MAC, one of my favorites, classic product. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you enjoy seeing what my tips and tricks are. Please subscribe and let's just jump right in. My dog is up here. She never comes up here when I'm filming. She just kind of hangs out downstairs and randomly she's up here all interested in what I'm doing. So I'm trying to switch up my products from video to video, but it's a little tricky when you love certain products. But I'm using a primer slash moisturizer that I really enjoy. This is from Refer. It's the hydration cream. Technically it's a moisturizer, but I do enjoy it as a primer. Applying about this much and blending this into the skin. For foundation, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. I have the shade Y365. I just applied a self-tan this morning, so I'm really bronzed. My shirt is ruined. I put this in the washer about a month or two after I bought it. I put it in the washer and it just completely destroyed my shirt. It's not fabric softener. Everyone told me stop using fabric softener and everyone says don't pour the detergent in on top of your clothes. I have a front loader, so I don't do that. So I'm pretty sure that my washing machine is just really dirty because it'll randomly ruin my clothes like this. So I'm just wearing it. It's clean. It just looks, it's just stained and half my clothes have gotten stained now, which is so irritating, but it is what it is. The more medium to full coverage foundation. This color specifically is one of my favorites because it always matches my skin perfectly whenever I have on a spray tan or I'm just naturally tan. It's the undertones and everything just work really well. I tend to pull more pink when I do get more sun. So it is more yellow than that, but other than that, the tones are pretty spot on. For my concealer, I want to use the Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC. Old school favorite. So I have two different shades, NW20 and NC25. I think I'm gonna have to mix them because one's yellow, one's white AF. I'm gonna have to do a little mixture here. So I'm gonna do this on the back of my hand. Oh my god, that's still so bright. Look at it on my hand. I feel like this is a mistake. Y'all. Gonna have to add in a darker concealer. I'm gonna have white under eyes. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender sponge, and that was not focused at all. And just blend this in. Hopefully this works. I think we're gonna be good. Really love this concealer. It's such a unique formula. I don't think I have any other concealers that are like it. It's just just perfection under the eyes. Very, very, very full coverage. I actually knew a girl back when I worked at Bare Minerals. She would come in and she worked at the MAC counter inside of Macy's, and she would use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer all over her face. And I didn't know it at the time, but her face was like a Barbie doll. I bet you if you mix this in with your moisturizer and put that all over, I bet you'd get a similar effect. I should try that sometime because I don't think I'm interested in putting this all over. Okay, whoa, I just went in with the light one. I don't think I'm interested in this full coverage all over, but I do love the finish. So I bet if I mix this with a little bit of moisturizer, I could get a similar effect. Dabbing back into my little concoction here on my hand. This is giving me 2016 vibes. Oh boy. I've just been digging my beauty blender lately. Isn't it funny how we just go through phases? Okay, because I went bright AF under my eyes. I'm gonna balance this out. That's why we all had to wear so much makeup back in the day. Back in the day, just like a few years ago. But remember when like the under eye concealer, all of that was just so popular. I think part of it was because we'd go so bright under the eyes that like then we'd look crazy. We'd have to go put this everywhere else. We didn't have like bright ass under eyes. I need to wipe this off. I'm gonna go into my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. I'm sorry. It's just so glorious. I don't want to use anything else. Cream bronzer, Smith 157. And I'm gonna pop this up here on my cheekbones. Ooh, we're gonna have some contrast. Bright under eye and this contour. So I just found out right before I sat down to film that my niece, yes, my little niece who is now an adult, she's turning 18 this week. She got an apartment, like a 5-minute walk from my house. I'm so excited. She's gonna be so close. I'm really excited, especially like with the fall happening. I don't know, I just feel like you know I come alive during this time of year, but also I'm like, we can go get pumpkins together and go out to eat together and all the things, because she was living in the city and now she's gonna be right by me. I'm so excited. Under the chin, I am loving the face right now, how all of those products together are just like mending. It's looking really, really nice. I'm gonna contour the nose, but I'm gonna do it with powders. I don't feel like doing it with creams. I'm gonna set the under eyes. I'm using the Jason Wu powder and my powder puff. Just right here. And then just buff away right away. I don't want this to get too bright, especially with the brighter concealer. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna go into this one from e.l.f. It's one of the putty blushes in the color Bali, which is this gorgeous, rich, warm, almost like a terracotta brown. This is such a vibe. I feel like it matches my leaves back there. I'm gonna grab my MAC 168 and start stippling this on my cheeks. These blushes are just some of my favorites. They're so pretty. I'm going in with a heavier hand because blush will just fade away on me, so just applying like 1,000,000 pounds. For my highlighter, I want to try this one that I haven't used in like 5 million years. It's from Hourglass. It's one of their ambient lighting powders, and this is in the color Luminous Light, which I remember this being like a very, very subtle highlighter the last time I used it, but now I just feel like my preferences have changed along with trends. Like trends just come and go. Even though I still tend to do somewhat more dramatic makeup, more natural makeup is in style. So just like that beaming highlighter is like really not as popular as it was just a couple years ago. So I feel like this is gonna be brighter and like more highlighty than I remember it being, just because of the trends changing. So I'm gonna pick it up on a Fox 5 and pop this here on my cheekbones. Okay, it's still more natural. I think it's really beautiful. If you love the idea of highlighter, but like say you get really oily, or say you have like a lot of texture on your cheeks and you don't really want that to be as reflective, but you still want a highlight, I highly recommend this because it's very, look at this, right here is where I feel like you can really see how it just very lightly bounces the light off. And maybe you don't want this color specifically because depending like on your skin tone, they have other shades, but the ambient lighting powders in general just kind of give this soft focus highlight. So if that's something that you are into, I would highly, highly suggest checking them out because I just think they're so beautiful. I'm gonna bring this on my nose. Blend that out. I still need to contour my nose. I'm gonna contour my nose with the Anastasia Contour Kit. I'm gonna use the center shade. Okay, I'm loving the way that my face is looking right now with all of this. I just think that the foundation, the concealer, the bronzer, like everything just mixed together, and that soft highlight is just So I'm going to quickly fill in my brows. Go into Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. This is what this looks like brand new. Can you even like recognize this? I'm so used to using like my old one that was so dried out. So for my eyeshadow, I want to do something very simple and show you that you can still be very full glam without putting in tons and tons of effort, without all of these different steps. Everything that I just did on the face, you could customize to however you want. I mean, same with every step of every look that I show you. You can customize anything because it's not like you can do one thing without the other. You can totally do whatever you want. But I just did that tutorial on a glam look for fall, and I just wanted to show you that you can still look very glam while still being like more on the natural side. So yeah, and it's funny because anytime I do a natural look, I'll get at least a handful of comments saying that I'm always doing natural looks and that my stuff is repetitive. But then anytime I ask what you guys want to see, my DMs are flooded with natural wearable looks that you can wear day to day. So I'm trying to mix it up and give you guys what you want, because I know some of you want something more out of the box and some of you want something more wearable and whatever. So just putting that out there. I'm a more natural bitch myself, so I do enjoy those, but I do enjoy the crazy ones too. So I kind of like to switch it up. I do more natural looks here on YouTube, but that's just because that's what the majority of you guys want to see as it is. That's also what performs well on my channel. So it's just funny, anytime I post one, I get like people that are so annoyed, and I'm trying my best. I just wanted you to know that I'm trying my best. Okay, so for my eyeshadow, I want to keep it simple. I'm going to be going into this old MAC eyeshadow palette. I did just place an order at MAC, and I did just place an order on MAC's website, and I don't know if this is going to go up before that haul or after, but I haven't filmed it yet. So I have a feeling though that the way that I organize my videos, that you will have seen my new palette and new shadows and stuff, but I haven't seen them yet. So I'm gonna use my old palette. These three giant ones are actually Makeup Forever. So those aren't MAC, but all of the small ones are MAC. So I'm going to grab 3 different shades. I did a similar look the other day to go fall home decor shopping, and I just love the way that it made my face look. I did it more cool toned that day, but today I'm doing more neutral to warm. I'm gonna first go into Soft Brown from MAC, and I'm just going to pop this on my lid and my crease, just all up over the place. And if you want this extremely easy, you don't even have to use this. You could just use bronzer, wipe it on your lid, and then you're good to go. But I do want to do just a little something just to show you. I always bring this first shade like into my nose contour. I just feel like it all just kind of just goes together. I feel like I'm gonna have to brighten that up. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoops. I have some leftover sparkle from yesterday's look. I have washed my face twice since then, so that's kind of funny. Okay, doing this side. The crease. Also, do you guys watch YouTube Shorts? I'm told that YouTube is really promoting shorts right now, and I just feel like I'm so tired of catching up with an algorithm. Like, I wish that apps would just show the followers and subscribers the content that they have subscribed to. It's very discouraging as a creator when you put in effort and try hard and put out stuff that you know that your subscribers are going to like and want to see, and then like you look at the analytics and only a fraction of the people that even are subscribed to you to see your stuff are seeing it. So it's like as soon as an app comes out, it's like all the other apps are trying to be like that app, and I just wish each app would just stay in their lane and be what they're supposed to be. Instagram should just be all about photos. TikTok should be about short, quick videos. YouTube should be about long format videos. Pinterest should be about photos. Give me If I get more videos on Pinterest, I'm gonna freak out. I don't want video on Pinterest. Yeah, all that to say, apparently YouTube is now promoting their shorts because YouTube and Instagram are just trying to be TikTok. And for a while, I've just been like, well, screw it. I'm just gonna do my own thing and like just post the way that I want to post. The problem is that this is still a job and you have to make money, and I don't know. It's a little discouraging for creators right now, and I feel like we've all been bitching about this for like the last 2 years. I swear, it's like when 2020 happened, it's like all of the algorithms on these apps decided to also screw over their creators. So it's just very weird. It's very, very weird. So all of that to say, do you even watch shorts? I feel like you don't. Ben is the only person I know that watches YouTube shorts, and it's because he's watching fishing videos. And it's like, it's not even about being trendy or reaching a new audience. I'm just trying to reach those of you that have already subscribed. That's it. I am feeling very pleasantly happy with the audience that I have, and obviously I will welcome new followers, but I just want the ones that have subscribed to see what they subscribe for. You know what I mean? Now I'm moving into a little bit of a darker shade. This is Saddle. I'm gonna show you it next to Soft Brown so you can see the color difference. I did order a new one of these because it's like totally shattered. I'm gonna use the same brush and just lightly pick it up, because if I press too hard, it's gonna go everywhere. So I'm gonna pop this on the outer lid, do the same thing, but I'm not gonna put it like all up in here like I did the other one. I'm just gonna keep this here. And if this is still a ton of steps and just like blending eyeshadow isn't your thing, I'm telling you that wash of bronzer is, it's a vibe. And if you'd like a video on that, let me know. I've done like 5 million before, but I can do it fall related if you want and just do like a minimal fall look. But I'm telling you, just some wash of bronzer on the lid, or even just like no shadow, pop on mascara and a bold lip, and bitch, it's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. Okay, and then switching into the deepest shade, this is Foley. It's a little purpley, a little brown, a little reddish. I'm just gonna pick this up on my Fox 2 brush, and very lightly, I'm gonna tap this right here on the outer lid to just give a little bit of depth. It's the smallest little touch. Boop, boop, boop. This glitter is just cracking me up. Then go in with the first brushes and blend. We're blending out the lid. You can honestly just be like, with those first 2 shades, you can be so sloppy, it does not matter. I'm going to grab my face highlighter with a flat brush. This is a MAC 239, and bring this up on the brow bone, brighten up there, get right here, which I might go in with something a little bit more intense on the inner corner. I don't know, that looks kind of nice. I might add a little bit of Nylon from MAC right here just to add a little pizzazz. I'm gonna go in with nude in the waterline. I'm gonna go and curl my lashes. I'm grabbing the Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. I might actually just do mascara today. I was gonna do lashes, but I'm kind of vibing with just mascara. So we'll see once I get my lip on. So for my lips, I wanted to do just the classic like 90s fall lip. So I'm gonna be using Whirl from MAC, both the lip liner and the lipstick. This to me is just like straight up classic deep nude for my skin tone. This is also like the classic Kylie Jenner nude from years ago, but it's also just very like just 90s in my opinion. So I'm going to overline my lips. You know exactly how I do this. I follow my lip line, I overline a little bit, and then I blend in the edges. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into Whirl lipstick. It's supposed to be the same color. I feel like it just, the MAC lip liners just go on very sheer and dry. So I think this is just gonna really amp up the pigment. So I think this is it's a matte. So their matte lipsticks, their like regular matte line is like a creamy matte. Their retro matte is like dry clay, which I actually really like. But this is like a really comfortable formula without being like crazy shiny or anything. So I'm gonna pop this on top. See, look at right here on the bottom is with the lipstick, and on top is just the lip liner. It's just like that nice, rich, like mauve-y brown purple. I love this. This to me is very classic 90s and very classic fall. It's very easy to achieve. With the eyes, you can honestly just pick 2 of your favorite colors or 1 of your favorite colors and just work around with it. Rub it all over the lid. This is kind of like a glam grunge sort of look in my opinion, but also very wearable. It's just very easy. If you want, you can pop on some lashes. Now that I've got this on, now I'm kind of like wanting to put on lashes. Ooh, with the lash. Okay, here's an idea of what it would look like with lashes. I'm not gonna put them on because I'm just not in the mood. But here's an idea of what this would look like with false lashes. But yes, I love this look. I love the eyeshadow. I freaking love the lip. I keep forgetting that this lipstick exists, and it's such a classic color. It's such a classic, just 90s fall mood. I'm just loving this. So I hope you guys love this look too. If you end up recreating it, please tag me on Instagram. I would really love to see the looks that you create, or even if it's not like the exact look, if you got some sort of like inspiration or something, I would still love to see that and know what it is. So let me know down below in the comments what you want to see next from me. It could be makeup related or non-makeup related. Ruben and I are going to Yellowstone with his parents. We've planned this trip for quite a while now, and as soon as I get back, I'm starting like a new, I don't want to say like a new journey because I feel like I've been on this journey, but I'm kind of starting to get really serious with my fitness and with my health and just really tuning that in. And I kind of want to vlog the process. If that's something that you're into, let me know. I feel like you guys are into it. We're into like very similar things. I have just a very fresh mindset. Like the last couple months, I've really just been like feeling more like myself and getting back into just feeling comfortable, you know? And I feel like I'm ready to share that part of my life. I always kind of talk about how I want to share that stuff, but then I'm very hesitant to share more of who I am with the world just because it's scary. But I shared just a little tidbit of like what I was working on with my nutritionist and just talking about like my health goals in a recent vlog, and you guys were really supportive. Not that you guys haven't been in the past, but sometimes people can have like polar opposite opinions, which is totally fine. I'm down to hear other opinions, but when they're said respectfully and not like my opinion's right and yours is wrong, because that's just not how the world works. So I appreciate the love and support that you give me on that kind of stuff. So it is scary to share more, but I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of ready. It feels like I'm ready to share that part and just get really serious with that part of my life. So yeah, anyways, if you want to see that, let me know. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.